A very good morning to all of you. Hello listeners. In this topic of job interview, we will talk about interview and the type of interview and much more. Understand that stress is a part of interview, which means before any interview, we are in a stressful condition because we are undergoing many work and stress that we will be cleared or not. In order to combat this stress, we need to prepare ourselves in advance. In this session, we will discuss the type of interview, ABC of interview, what do we do before the interview, what do we do during the interview, and what do we do after the interview. First of all, we will understand what is stress. Only a fool would tell you that looking for a job isn't stressful. And it will take an even bigger fool to tell you that interview will not produce stress. After all, you are in an unfamiliar setting, meeting strangers, risking your ego, and about to embark on a conversation that can affect the stress of your life. Presentation format that I have told you what we will be discussing it here. Talking about the type of interviews that we are going with. Information interview, telephonic screening, in-person screening, selection interview, work sample interview, peer group interview, behavior interview, consulting case interview, video interview. Type of interviews. Telephonic screening used to eliminate candidate based on essential criteria. In-person screening used to verify candidates' qualification on which level they are standing. Information used to gather information about from someone currently working in the organization you wish to explore. Work sample allows the applicant the opportunity to show their wares. Peer group opportunities to meet the talk with co-workers, they evaluate the candidates. Consultant problem and pose relevant to the business and look for the logical step to solve. Screening interview are generally conducted with an employer has a larger applicant pool and which they want to narrow down their more manageable number. The purpose to weed out the applicant who is obviously not to fit. Screening interview is usually done by the phone, tends to be very short, and questions occur in the basic qualification. In-person screening is used to verify the candidate's qualification. These were the things that we have discussed. Behavior interview, taking about their creativity, how impressive their work is. It is based on the premise that the most accurate predictor of future performance is past performance in a similar situation. Behavior interview is a relevant new but widely used mode of job interview. The behavior interview techniques is used to employer to evaluate the candidate's experience and behavior in order to determine their potential for success. The interview throw upon a situation to see what action was taken and what was the outcome. Depend upon the situation, the challenges you are facing, your actions, what you are taking out, what is the result you are giving out. ABC for the job interview is always, be aware, crash and burn. The ABC are discussed in the following slides. Always research the companies with the focus on the customers and competition. Research can be done in the internet by reading annual report and by talking with credible people in the industry. Providing examples of when you can have successful worked in team environment. Demonstrate creativity and responsibility. Now beware of I attitude. Do not overstate your accomplishment by honest. Negotiating too early. Doing this during job interviews, send a message that you are more interested in money than the job. Recognize that the job interview starts when you first arrive and does not end until you are a door on your way home. Crash and burn, display bad manners, poor equity, boorish manner. Send a message to an interview that you will behave that way with client. Demeaning your current and past employer. It is a very small world. Reputation are made and broken the base of sometime unknown relationship. Dishonest is a bad thing that will not be taken about your value, education and integrity. Before the interview, what kind of things you should do? Review your skills, your positive and honor your achievements. Do not underestimate your skills that you are having. Check out your strength and your skills. Write about the top exclamation down on your paper. Know your resume well. Look at where you wear qualifications. You should know everything about what you have written in your resume. Are the things not on your resume are relevant to the job? Knowing for the recognizing areas of improvement and development plan for downplaying their weaknesses in the interview. Knowing the specific of the job, you should know everything about the job and the area where you are going to work. You should know detailed description of the qualification and your requirements, what you are, and it matches your accomplishment, your qualification. Examples. Be prepared for the answers or the questions which are going to be asked to you depending upon your skills and your strength. Know the employer. You should learn and much more company as you can. Company website, know it well, company literature, annual reports. Attend employer information session at the career center. It means you should go into detail about the company's website, everything detail. Best place to see the company and wants to get research wider. Statically done online resources, getting the financial data and the competitors which they are working. New resources they are looking forward. Find journal interest websites to see what they say about the employer. Find hometown newspaper online to read their employers. Trade journal, read these for new product. Find its place in the industry. Industry directories. If you belong to a professional organization, go to its directories. During the interview, arrive before time because it is a good habit. Arrive 15 minutes early to allow your mind to relax and be ready for the interview. Learn the interview name and greet with the firm. Shake hand. Make sure you have clear understanding of the job and the company. Consider offering examples of your work that you have already been done. Structure your answer to speak your qualification about in detail. Be sure that your answers are all part of the question. Closure and timeline for decision. Thank you and the firm handshake should be done over there. Thank you for the interview. Write down the notes of the leaving and building. Follow up with thanks by sending a note to your contact. I hope the information provided will be useful for you. It means that you are giving the whole detail of you so that they will be able to know that what kind of person you are, what kind of weaknesses you are having, how to overcome these weaknesses by the challenges that you are facing in day-to-day life. They all know about your strength and weaknesses, your challenges that you faces, your abilities and your skills and your stronger point. This was all that you must be knowing about job interview for students. Thank you.